Good afternoon and welcome to Bullyan RV. My name is Tristan. As you can tell, it's pretty windy out here. However, I have a treat for you viewers today outside of my funny looking hair. Right behind me here is one of the two 2022 Alliance Valor 40 V13. So basically that 40 indicates the approximate length and that 13 is the actual size of the length of the garage in the back. In terms of the true length, this guy comes in at 44 feet and 6 inches. Dry weighs around that 15,464 pounds, and it can gross up to 19,000 pounds. Again, this is a fifth wheel toy hauler, so you can't see right now, we got a triple axle back there, so this thing is very heavy. That being said, you're going to want a big truck to pull this unit. However, moving forward, it's a little windy out today, so I don't have any of the three awnings on, but I'll indicate where all those are. Here are two right here, both feature LED lights underneath. I should say all three. However, these two feature LED lights underneath. I'll show you the third one when we get back there. Right here is one side of your pass-through storage. Got a motion sensor light right here. That one's off, but when I get to the other side, I will show you the truth to that statement. Up front here, I foolishly brought a battery out here, not realizing that it does have three 100 amp hour lithium batteries, and up top you have your 60 amp charge controller. To the right of that you have your 3000 watt inverter. Down below here, if I don't get blown away, here's going to be your generator prep right here. Again, this guy sits on a rotor flex hitch, so nice chunk of rubber right there to help smoothen the ride for your fifth wheel and also for your truck pulling it. Coming around over here, right here you have one of your two 30-pound propane tanks, but again, if you want to adjust that to 40, all you got to do is take this down, lower it, and get your bigger tank. Your leveling system is automatic, it's right there. However, I did not bring the key out for it, but that's what it looks like. But right there. Coming around, here's going to be your water hookups right here. You get outdoor shower, simplified. Oop, that light just came on. Motion sensor light, like I was saying. Simplified right here in terms of your city water, your tank fill. And they have a nice little easy access area to all of the techie stuff back here that I'm not going to get into because that's far beyond me. However, if you did run into an issue, you can easily access it right there. Back up right here, just give you a nice big side view of this unit. And there's lights all around, there's lights even up there. And there's more lights to come. However, I'm going to crouch under this slide right here, which is going to house your couch when we get on the inside. However, down here, see you got a 10-inch I-beam frame, which as you can see adds a little bit of rigidity when you're going down the road and also a bit of height. So for newer trucks, they stand a lot taller. So that being said, your fifth wheel also needs to be a little bit taller just to fit in the bed of that truck. While I'm down here, you can see here's your gray tank and your black tank pulls right here. Basically, you're looking at 98 gallons of fresh water, which you'd fill up back there, and then you got 106 gallons of gray and black water. Right to the right of that, as you can see, you also have your Cree 3000 suspension system. So I got to get a different angle for that on all of these axles, and they're all connected to G-rated Sterling tires. While I'm down here like a tunnel rat, I guess you can also check out the installation of these slides as well. Moving on, I'll let them out of that little hole. Here's going to be your gas hookup, so whenever you want to fill up your toy, you can do so right here. And that's also where you fill up the gas tank itself. Here's your ladder to the roof, where on the very top you'll find three of those 320 amp solar panels that help charge this unit. Here's your 50 amp shore power right there, right under this nice Alliance symbol. Backing up here, I did put down the toy hauler gate just as a little patio for now. This is where your third awning is, along with those LED lights. But again, not going to bring that down today. It's a little windy. Got some extra storage. Here's one of your ventilation vents for getting that toy hauler gasoline smell, whatever your toy you got in here, to cross vent out of your toy hauler. Up these steps up, but we'll come back around. And here is your entertainment center on the outside. So you get a nice little TV, your outdoor speakers, or your C-zone technically, and then also a little mini fridge. This entrance features a solid step, but we're gonna come out this door. In the meantime, we're gonna work all the way from the back up. So there are actually a set of stairs that go on this unit. Again, didn't have time for that today. However, they're right there, and your ladder goes to the top bunk, which is on the other side of this. But again, you got a 13-foot garage, plenty of tie downs in here, plenty of windows for if you're entertaining back here. Got a nice door, keep the bugs out, but still be as close as you can to the outdoors. Backing up here above me, you'll see you have your 2 couches and also your hide-a-bed. So you can move those down. Essentially, you could sleep 1, 2, 3, 4 people comfortably, but more if you guys are close. You can also see up here you have one of your 3 AC units. However, adjacent from that, you do have more storage on either side and a TV. Down here you have a washer dryer prep, along with a half bath for your guests sitting in the back here, or staying in the back, I should say. Plenty tall ceilings as well. Here's the command center for that AC back here. However, moving in here we have the galley and living room of this unit. Before we dive too far into that, here's the pantry for that beautiful kitchen you were just looking at. And up top here, that ladder goes here. So this would be, I guess, for your 5th person would sleep comfortably as long as they're okay with climbing that ladder to get up to bed. Moving on, you got a big refrigerator, freezer right here. Plenty of overhead storage throughout this unit. In fact, when we get to the cabinets right there, really gonna make sure we jump in those. Plenty of below storage as well. You can see this guy. Plenty of below storage. Here you have your oven, your 3-burner gas stove top, and also your convection microwave. And a nice hard countertop all throughout. Sink right here, stainless steel. Have all the shades down in here just to make it light pop a little bit more, not let the outside light come in. Otherwise you have your ambience lighting there, your regular lighting. This couch actually, it reclines. All 3 of these, you can see the pulls right here. And another little hidden thing, you can pull this out if you're strong enough. There you go. You got a couple more cup holders. The slowest rising outlets for USB and 110 right there. And then right here you actually have another cup holder. So if you like having plenty of drinks, there's plenty of spots to put those drinks. Right here, as you can see, you have a little extended countertop right here that drops down, but allows for a nice couple of bar stools to sit right here, right in front of your fireplace, which controls your entertainment system between playing music either inside in 2 areas or outside, and then your LG TV. And back to storage, these things go deep. I actually put all the wrappers in there and had the camera in there earlier. The other side, you just have another pull-out couch in case you want to sleep a couple more people. And above that is going to be your breakers for most of the tech in this unit between these 2, and also over here for checking on your batteries. 3rd AC, your 2nd AC is right above me, and the last one's going to be in the master bedroom. Here's going to be the control center for everything else in terms of the slides, the awnings, the lights, the gas, the electric, the tanks, even the start for the generator. Main lights are also all going to be on dimmers in case you want to set the mood for whatever the occasion is. Moving on though, here's your master bedroom and bathroom. So we'll start with the bathroom. A nice porcelain toilet right there, L-shaped countertop with outlets, the light switches for in here, buttons to control your fan up top, medicine cabinet, unique little linen cabinet right here if you're tall enough to reach it, and then you have a very large shower. You can sit down, shave your legs, and whatnot. Nice little skylight as well. Moving out, here's your master bedroom. You have outlets on either side for charging your devices. Storage beneath. In fact, this is where 2 of those 2 stools actually came from. Storage crossed. TV above. And then right here again, you have another washer dryer prep right here. And then if you were to put your washer and dryer in there, obviously you'd lose a little bit of space. But if you needed all that space, you just get it right back on either side of the unit. Or I shouldn't say the unit, but the storage area up here. So again, a lot of storage up here, a lot of space. Outlets, I'll dive over there to show you. All these shades have nice sun blocking shades on them. Show you the other side while I'm down here. And then last but not least, your third AC, which is controlled right over there on that teeny little wall between your bathroom and your bedroom. Again, more dimmers. I don't know why you'd set the mood in here, but you definitely could. Again, this is the 2022 Alliance Valor 40V13. Very sharp looking unit. Its twin brother is right across the way. If you have any questions about this unit, please feel free to contact me, Tristan, funny hair today, here at Bullyan RV up in Duluth, Minnesota at 507-923-5675. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.